Down. Down, down. I don't even know. I wonder. I'm out of one end. Oh. If I have any more in here. Where's this one? All right, I gotta look on here. I gotta find some resistors. I'm out of some resistors here. Fresh out. This one should be a 68K, 55K. That's weird. $150K. There's so many resistors just laying around. Just seeing if I have any used ones that I had laying around. We're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sure they're in here. I'm just gonna use that one. All right. I'll deal with this later, at a later date. All right, right. All right. I use this one. Splice that. Where's the fire? All right. Now it's gonna be a messed up thing because my inputs are backwards. I cannot fix that for nothing. I can't go back in time and reprint this faceplate. And the way that I have these things is that this one right here, if it's going to go in like this, facing this way, this one right here will be the high. I believe. Trying to figure this out. It will go in like that. So we're going to take this 1M resistor and we're going to take this. And it looks like it goes. Damn it. This is how that goes. This one's going to go right here. We're starting with this. here. So 1M grid leak resistor. Chappelle. There we go. When I look at it, I gotta make sure that it goes like that. This one's the high, that one's the low, facing inward. Looking like this, okay. I'll run some bus wire wherever I put it. Everything's in the way, man, right? That's out of the way for now. Get that out of the way. I'll just do it like this. If it's wrong, right? I hate input wires. I don't know where my bus wire went. I'm trying to find it. A roll of it. Remember yesterday I was like, hey. What did I do right here? Cut this a little long. Okay. So my first bus wire is going to go through this hole here. Through this hole. Through this hole. Right. Yeah. So let's feed this. We have a bus wire going from here up to here down to there. That's lovely. And I'm going to I don't know what all these are. We will figure this out later. Now, technically speaking, this probably should be shielded cable, but it's not. This one here, we're gonna have 3 wires. One off the base here. Now, if I have to take later on and do a shielded wire, I will. we go. One done. How long does it go? Oh, we'll cut this about right there. And then we have 2 more wires coming off this top. What I'm trying to do here is pull that wire so it gets up against there. There we go. We were going to have a wire that comes off of here. So many wires. I can't believe there's this many wires on this bus system. This jack system. It's insane. It's kind of crazy. If you think about it. There's that many wires. It's a horrible way to do it. A lot of oscillation principles here. We're making to do it like this. They should be on the board. They did it to save room. I know what they did, but it's not a very good way of doing something. It is ideally not. I have no wire. I haven't ordered wire in a while. So we're going to take a wire. It goes from here. It just has to be a bus wire. I could just make a bus wire that goes up through there. So this wire. From here. And this wire. All right, so it needs to be down there. So we need to have a wire that goes here. One. Solder that on. And if you do this wrong, it won't work because a cliff jack lifts itself from one side to the other and makes the connection when certain things are plugged in. So I would like to take this wire here. I'd like to come on this side of that. In here, grab that, pull that, but don't twist that. There we go. Keep that straight. And that one is going to go to there. Straighten that out. And I will have a wire that goes off of that top one. Here. So those two connections. One. And then two. There we go. All right. Now I should have a marker. So we're going to have one coming out of there. This one is not connected. We should have. See, this one has a resistor going across it. Yes. Two wires coming out of there. Up to here. Wire coming out. Yes. Plus wire down to here. Terminate. Termination. There we go. And I need another wire somewhere. Where am I going to find one? That's the question. I have more wire somewhere. It's in those bags. I don't know where those bags are. I'll have to go find it. I think it's downstairs. And then the last wire that we have here is going to be here. I do believe. Then we have that wire. Runs from there up to there. There's a wire out of it, correct. And this wire. God knows where all these wires go. I've been building a JCM 800 in, I don't know, a year, 2 years. It's been a while. So I'll stay away from the preamp circuit. I build a lot of high gain amps. And I usually don't build low gain amps. And the JCM 800 is a low gain amp. So I really don't mess around with the JCM 800s anymore. I built many of them though. All right, there it is. There's the wiring for the inputs. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. There we go. All right. And that will be that. That will be that. And it's fucked up because this is the ground bus. And I probably will have to redo some shit once I get it in there. Or splice one of those wires. Hi. Let's put these in. Let's put these sons of bitches in there. No, on my thing. It's gonna go like this, like this. Where did that go? Where the fuck did that go? This is gonna be a bitch. That one don't stay. How am I gonna do this? I know that it goes in there. God damn it. That fucking washer came out. That's gonna be a fun one. A fun task. Fuck. How? Right? How? Dude, are you fucking serious? I might as well put that one in first, just to keep it there. There's one. I can't get in there. What the fuck is in the way? Dude, out of all the things that's in the way, it's there. Okay. I think I might have got it. What a pain in the ass. What a pain in the ass. All right. That is not going in. What? It's not going in. Sometimes things don't work out for you the way that you expected. I'd like to take this, twist that though, right? Somehow twist that. There we go. I just got to get a wrench and tighten those down, and we won. Oh, and then we can look at the schematic and we can do the testing to see. There we go. There we go. All right. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Pain in the ass. Now we can do some testing here. We have one wire here. We're going to strip these wires back. We're going to do some testing real fast to make sure that it all does what it's supposed to do. Where's my schematic? So the high channel is down here. When we plug into the high channel, let's see here, it lifts the ground. So right now, if we took the ground, which is, we should hook this to ground just to make sure. On the high channel, there's two. This one on this high channel. Which one is it? This one? This one right here is a ground. Right. So this one right here is a ground. And we'll utilize that one as a ground. We will snap a black wire on this. And we just grounded the whole bus pot. Right, so now everything should be grounded. Every jack should test continuity. between ground. Everyone. Everywhere. Which it does. Because when there's nothing plugged into this amplifier, it's all grounded and it sends no signal. Hey, Shrimp Dick, let me tell you something else, man. I sent this amplifier out. Dude, listen. I sent this amplifier out. I already made him an amplifier. I have no idea what I'm doing. Sure. Look, I don't even want to send this amplifier back to that guy because he's a troll like you guys. And I don't like trolls, dude. Right? I'm going to make it right this time, but I might not send it back. I might be a complete douchebag, right? I don't owe that motherfucker nothing. Just like I don't owe you guys nothing. Samuel. And who else was the dude? Listen, I'm not going to delete you because you're a poser. Right? And you already know. You obviously know who I am because you're sitting there. You know the backstory. But I tell you what, I don't owe John nothing, man. I owe him nothing. Dude, I was doing this out of the gracious of my heart. Now, where's John been? Anybody seen John? No, I said don't delete people, bro. It's bad for the channel. I'm going to delete all the mods, man. As a matter of fact, dude, if one more person gets deleted from this channel, all the mods are going away, dude, on this channel. This channel is not the same as the other channel, dude. Do not delete nobody. Because if you do, all mods are going away. I already said this over and over, man. I've been saying this for days. All you guys do is delete. You're going to fuck the channel up, dude. Right? Don't do it. Who cares what they say? Look, if you want to delete people, go on the other channel and delete them when I'm on there. Fuck them. You guys need to knock off your feelings being hurt. Right? Listen, words only hurt if you allow them to hurt you. I really don't care what those posers think, dude. Come on. Now look at, you're going to get my channel in trouble because I'm swearing now and I'm angry. We know who they are. On the other channel, you want to go delete away, man, right? This channel, don't. It's a YDNA channel. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to remove all the mods on this channel, to be honest with you. Why? Well, not all of them. Why? I want it. See, I like you guys, dude. And if I have to remove you guys, then I'm not going to be able to see you fly when this channel goes. When this channel takes off, I won't be able to see you guys. It'll be all white people. I won't be able to be like, hey, Andy, you're ignoring me. Yeah, because I can't segregate you out from the 100,000 people that we're about to get. So quit. Dude, I worked very hard at this channel, man. I've set up LLCs for my company. My company is LLC Incorporated, dude. I set up business accounts for this channel. I have set up credit cards and payment schedules for this channel. Everything for this channel is its own entity. It is YDNA Amplification. It is not Andy Lederman. It is not Amber Sealy. It is not us guys. This channel right here is YDNA, man. It's owned and operated from YDNA legally, man. It is not tied to my other or affiliated to my other channel at all, man, other than me being on it. So please, don't delete, man. It's not going to do this channel no good, dude. Deleting is just as bad as reporting, dude. The algorithms aren't going to like it. This channel was getting like what, 30 to to 50 subs a day. You've been deleting for 3 days. It's fell on its face again, man. You can't do that shit, man. I'm not yelling at you. I'm just saying, don't do it here. Go to the other one. Here, as a matter of fact, I'll start another stream on the other one. If you want to go delete, go ahead. Oh. Log into the account. There we go. If you want to go over there and delete, go ahead. Have at it. That channel's already screwed up pretty good. No, I wish you wouldn't do that over there neither, because that channel needs to grow. That channel ain't never going to grow if you delete people. I've been telling people this since August, man. You know, and every once in a while, we'll have the deleting frenzies, man, and that's awesome. But you can't just continuously do it over and over and over. That's not good. All right. It's not good for anybody. Only but yourselves. It's like when you guys you talk up to me about trolls. You think about it for a minute. When you ask me questions about trolls, what do? Well, the trolls don't make videos of you guys, dude. The trolls don't call you a million times. The trolls don't bother you. You guys don't get swatted, right? So you guys really don't care if you make people angry, right? But me, I have to deal with the pieces, man. Right? So, come on. And you make me angry. You put me on timeout. I didn't put you nowhere. What are you talking about? I would delete you. If I don't like you, I don't play with my food, dude. I just tell you what you did and I'm phew. Don't time people out here. Don't delete people. You want to time people out, go to the other channel. You want a power trip, man, go to the other channel. Right? Not this channel. Don't. I catch you doing it, man. I'm removing you as a mod. I don't want people, look at, you guys are blue on this channel for one reason only. This channel is about to take off. When it does, I won't be able to read you guys because you'll all be white, man. And you'll be like, Andy doesn't like us no more. That's bullshit, right? I can't read through 30, 40, 50,000 comments. I can't, dude. And that's where this channel is about to go. You don't even have no idea, man. I do. I've been down the YouTube road. I know how the YouTube algorithms work. Watch this channel, man. You will see this at one point in time or another within the next 2 months. This channel will have 1,500 concurrents on it, man. Dude, it will not be cool. I will not be able to read, man. It will be too overwhelming for all of us. But if you keep deleting, it's not going to do it. You're going to hold the channel back, man. Well, and that's not the reason I'm creating this channel, is it, man? No. So let's just be cool. Who cares what the trolls say? Dude, you know what? There's a group of them. Let the government deal with them. They turned themselves in the other day, right? They swatted me. The FBI's looking for them. Let the government deal with it. If they get arrested, they do. If they don't, they don't. Who cares? They're the ones that are doing what they're doing. No, we don't have to get offended because they're here. You know what they're going to say. You know what they're going to do. They've been doing it for months and months and months, and they're not going to stop, man, at all. We can delete them till we're blue in the face. Dude, it's just going to hurt the channel, and that's what they want you to do. There's a couple things they want you to do. They want you to delete because it's going to hurt the algorithms, and then they want me to get mad, so I say bad things so they can report me. Dude, it's all hurting the channel. That's what they do. They're looking for attention and reactions, man. You got to ignore them. Like I said, if you want to delete, there's some people on the other channel. Just go over there. They'll go over to the other channel. All right. I'm going back to work. I would like to hear sounds out of this first preamp system today. All right, so what I've done is I've attached this wire to a ground. Now everything right now is connected to ground. Now how this system works is where I have a jack. Let's say that we plug into the high situation, the high one. When we plug into the high, it sends it out through a grid leak. Oh, so we should be able to, we have no more continuity anyway, right? On there. But on the ground we do, but not on the tip. So if we actually put this on there, we should have a resistance of 1 M, which we do. If we look over here, well, it's not quite 1 M, but it's up there. It's 1 M, dude. Unplug it, and it's back to grounded. So the tip of that is going to be my send. So that's going to be my send. I'm going to run this right here. That's going to be my send for my second channel. Now, if I go in the low channel, it completely still keeps these ones to ground. Which ones? So this one should be grounded still. It is, right? So it's shunted, that's shunted, and that's shunted. But this one's not. All right, that would be my send. So those ones are grounded for some reason. But are they grounded when I'm in my high? This one is not. So that one's not. That one is. That one is not. All right. I'm going to have to figure this out, how this works. And this one would be grounded. All right. But this not. My low is going to be sent out when it's plugged in. So I don't know. I would assume this bottom one right here is my send. So that's my send. So that black wire is going to be a send. And then the lifted, I'm going to have to figure this out. Dude, it's working. Let's just say that it's working. It's fine. All right. So one of these is going to be a ground constant, and it's going to be not those two wires. Take those wires. They're the grounding wires. So I should have actually connected one of those wires to this grounding pot. So this backside wire right here is going to be the ground. I think I'm going to disconnect this wire and hook one of these wires to that. I'm going to keep it there so I can use it as a feeder though. Right? I use that as a feeder. But I would like to take this wire here and I would like to put that in there, and I don't know if I'll be able to. Let me get up here and show you. You're not going to see in there very, very well. So this wire, this wire is going to be the ground. This wire here, we're going to snip that wire. We're going to try. I'm going to have to go find some wire snippers. I'll have them up here. Shit. Oh, I'm never going to be able to get that down. I might be able to. There we go. All right. This will be a difficult one. I got to take this wire here, this black wire, and I got to feed this down. I'm going to feed this up. And don't talk about John. Listen, I don't really care about John, dude. John's pissed me off. Have you seen John? No. See John making emails? Dude. You see John making videos? Dude, yeah. John's around. John, I think, used YDNA to get membership so he can start a channel. That's all he really gave a fuck about, dude. Personally, I don't think that he cared about this channel at all in any way, shape, or form. I gotta get this in there. And after watching what he did to this amplifier, shit. There we go. I got the wire in. Now I just gotta feed it all the way up and in without burning anything. Sorry, my head's in the way. This ain't easy. All right, damn, that's just fuck. And I hate people that use people, dude. John says he's a YDNA supporter. I disagree. I think John's a user. Now Luke's like, don't do that, bro. So I told Luke the other day. All right, so we have grounds now. Let's just make sure that they're grounded. I'll grab my... There we go. There we go. Bravo. We're done with that. I'm gonna go print this thing, dude. I'm gonna print this. What's up, dude? I'm not fishing. I need paper. Paper's downstairs. Here's a piece. Turn this on. Let me see if I can find a picture. I haven't did this in a long time. There we go. There we go. I printed out the input wiring diagram. So I can mark this. As I go. goes to my ground. Now, if you look, it connects to this and goes to here. So when you plug this in, it creates a grid leak. Right? Doesn't really matter. To the 68K. So this one's going to go out to a 68K. I'm going to draw a circle there. And that 68K is going to be for the high channel. Yeah. Then we'll go back there later and look. This one right here goes to 680, 2 point. What? This is a ground. That's strange. Is that a continuous ground? I think that's a continuous ground, and that's not something that I'm going to need. Let me look here. So off of the top side of this jack, which is this green wire, no matter what, this should be ground constant. I'll cut that wire. I don't think I need that wire. Where's my voltmeter? I don't think I need that wire. I think that wire is going to be permanent. Where was it? This one? This one here? So even if I put this in here, still ground, right? We don't need that wire. I do not need that wire. That's guaranteed. So coming off of the other side of the 1M. So we have the 1M right there. We don't need that wire. We don't need it. We just don't need it. That's deleted. Master delete. It's a permanent ground, and they wanted me to run that ground all the way over to here. Not doing that, right? I already figured that part out. And then we have the low side. The low side, so we're going to have nothing here. That's just going to go to there, nothing there. On the top side, this is going to go to the volume pot. So this black wire goes to the volume pot. Right on there. This is black. And then the one on the other side here is going to go to a 22N. So that is going to be your coupling cap. Coupling cap. And we'll figure that out. So we have this one and this one. This is a ground feed, right? So we're going to keep that there. Output. So we have 3 wires left. Yeah. That explains that. All right. 68K into your grid from the high output. Connected to your high output, this one right here, we are going to have a 68K. Okay, so it goes right into the grid. How do I do this? grid of V1, which is this is V1. I'm going to put a black line on there so that I remember that this one right here is 1. I'm just going to write a 1 on there, and this one we're going to write a 2 on there. Right. Under here, this is going to be high, and this is going to be the low channel. Just so we don't get confused. Right? We don't want to get confused. This is going to be a fun one. We have to get a grid into V1B, which is pin number 2. So pin number 2, we have to have a 68K. Get this out of here. I'm going to have to make a lead here. And I'm not going to use a 68K. I'm going to use a 56K, a little lower. I should probably do like, I don't know, a 40K. I'm going to use a 56K. All right. So this is going to be going into 2, which is here. Right. And then we're going to have this wire right here. This wire is going to go, pull these wires back so that they're not in the way. It's going to go underneath this board. So we're going to pull this down. And then we're going to bend it. And then we're going to put this through here. Oh yeah. Go. And then I'm going to put this on there. We'll cut this right there. All right. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. The servers go right here. Cut this. That might be too long. I don't know. It's a little too long. Let's come back to here. Let's come back to there. Right. We're going to take this. I'm going to take this and spin this around there. Just like that. Hang it in the balance. I'm going to solder that on. Now, a lot of people, I normally would use the turrets for this, right? I'd find a turret, I'd put this resistor there, but I'm not building this amp like this, dude. I'm going to do as much point-to-point wiring as I possibly can with this one. And the grid's closest to the pin, that's going to probably be the ideal way, and I just fucked up. Because I need shrink tube. How am I gonna do that? I gotta get over top of that resistor. Cut this right about here. Put this back in there. It's hot. I got parts coming for the boat today, and today I was going to fix the boat, which I probably have to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this pliers and pull this heat shrink tubing out, right? And what that will do is allow me to fit it over top of that resistor like this. I'll grab that resistor and hold it there. We will find a lighter, which I don't know where one is. I will heat that up. There we go. So we have our output of our high channel going right into the grid of number 2. To the tip. Grid stopper, grid leak. How do I want this to go though, right? Do I want it to go here and then bend it down at a 90? Bend this here down straight over and then bend it this way so that it keeps it lifted up and away from everything. We'll come into grid number 2, heat up that pin, stick that in there for now. Beautiful. Pull that up. Grab that. Twist that off there. Now we solder that. And cut that tip. That's beautiful, man. Now let's take a look. In all reality now. Coming through here, we should have a resistance when we plug in. When we plug into this hijack here, as of right now, let's take a look. From ground to here, we have it's 55K, but when we plug this into the high, it should get 1.58 million. And it does 1 million. There it is. Perfect. So by plugging into there, and wonder what happens when we do this. Nothing, probably. 50, just 50K. Right. All right. So plugging the high end is actually going to send it through this tube. Now, how the JCM 800 works is that your high channel goes into the grid. And when you use your low channel, it bypasses. It's still connected, but it lifts up that jack and only uses it. And it goes into V2, right? So it skips V1. But V1 goes through all of it, man, right? Both stages. Okay. Now coming off of this plate, we have a 22 end cap, which is here. This is number 1. That is going to go over to this switch, right? That is going to go to one of these jacks here. What's up? What's up? Yo. This motherfucker pocket dialing me.
Hey, what's going on, dude?
Did you pocket dial me?
I must have.
What's up, dude?
How's it going, man? I said I was going to call you. I guess inadvertently.
I heard.
Well, it's weird because when I shut off my phone, the last thing I had playing was your video.
Oh, what
I
one?
was transferring, what is it, amp time or something like that?
Oh,
Like it was something you did this morning. But I was transitioning my phone from my back pocket to my breast pocket.
yeah, I have
And,
I'm just doing the stupid JCM 800 fucking inputs, man. Pain in the
There you go.
balls. Kind of pissed off at John. I woke up mad at him, dude. He desecrated the shit out of this amplifier, dude.
yeah.
I mean, badly. I mean, look, learning is one thing, but to do what he did, dude,
Yeah.
that was kind of fucked up.
Yeah. Are you still doing live right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, you are still going on. Okay. I'm like, what the heck? All right, hold on. Let me settle myself here.
I got a lot of shit.
Talk like that.
I got a lot of shit to go do, man, you know, and no time to do it,
Right?
you know. You know how it works.
Oh, yeah. I certainly do.
Fucking so much work. Dude, I have my pump's arriving today from a boat. So maybe later I'll put the pump in there.
Is it a Phillips pump or?
It's a live well pump. I broke it last night, dude. Or 2 days ago. I thought, because I had a bilge pump, but it seized up and I took it out.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh, I left it in there. But so I fucking broke the other pump, and that was the live well pump. Stupid ass motherfucker. Right, dude, listen. Dude, what are you doing, Andy? Mistakes were made. So I took something that was perfectly good, man, broke it, so I had to order a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens.
And then I gotta go out there and rewire the trailer too. I got garbage to take to the dump. I gotta clean this house up so when you guys come over, it's gonna be nice and not smelling like cigarettes.
Yeah.
You know.
Whatever, dude. Get it done.
No, I ain't getting it done. I'm building this fucking amp. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this amp, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna even give it back to John.
Oh, you'll give it back.
No.
You don't want to keep it.
I don't really care.
I know, but
I don't listen. He doesn't support this channel, bro. You say he supports this channel. What does he support, dude? He's created. I'm not stupid, dude. His wife doesn't fucking like me, dude. He doesn't fucking like me. He's used me for fucking free things, man. He's done nothing but fucking trolled on my channel, dude. Like, dude, he doesn't come around. Does he come around? He supports YDNA, but he doesn't come around, right? He's never been on YDNA, dude. He don't talk. Dude, he doesn't sign up for memberships, man. He doesn't donate for the cause. He's a super fan, huh? Super fucking troll.
yeah.
Dude, I see through it. Listen, I already told everybody this morning that, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't hit me up on Messenger and be like, what's up, bro? Dale, you guys all call me, dude.
Yeah.
What kind of fan are
By
you?
accident.
Yeah, you did by accident, but you've called me before.
I understand. All I gotta say is, like, lately, with the way things have been going with me, I've had a lot of I'm calling them happy accidents.
Happy accidents.
Happy accidents.
What's been happening?
Well, just like little stupid mistakes that you make. You know, things that just are dumb that you do.
Yeah, well, we do that all the time, man. I do it all, dude. I've wired plates into grids before. And you're like, why?
I feel like everything's been like a happy accident.
Why? Why?
It's just everything works.
Yeah, not for me, man. They're not happy. Usually when I make an accident, shit goes bad, dude. It goes south.
I like happy accidents. Like the effects loop thing. For this other amp, my amp.
Yeah.
Like the attenuation circuit that I put in it to make it so it wouldn't obliterate the freaking output section.
Yeah.
Is gonna work perfectly for what I need to do to make the effects loop work the way I need it to work.
Have you lowered the voltage down?
Not yet. I haven't even opened it yet, but it's it works really well as it is right now, but yeah, I'm gonna play with it a little bit more. But it's just, like I said, happy accident. Like I have 2 or 3 different ways I can wire that thing in,
Right.
and each one will work. So I'm super stoked.
It's awesome. Busy,
Um,
busy today?
I'm a little less busy, but I have meetings this afternoon. A lot of little things. There's always a bunch of little things.
Yeah.
I gotta run by Guitar Center this afternoon. I'm gonna restring that guitar that I got from my friend again.
Well,
I'm gonna play some.
you're not gonna do it yourself?
No, I'm gonna do it. I just gotta go buy the strings.
Oh,
Yeah, and I gotta go pick up a pedal. I succumbed to my purchasing demons and bought another pedal.
what'd you buy? What'd you buy?
I got the cattle inbred, like Stabra Cadabra.
Yeah.
I'm a Tony Iommi fan, so I wanted to get one years ago. And every time I see one, I was just like, nah, I'll wait. Finally, I saw it the other day, and I was just like, I'm getting it this time. I'm not sitting on it. So I get to pick that up today. I was on police hold for it's 5 days or whatever they have to hold it for. So yay! But then I'm also going to buy a set of 10 through 52s, I think.
Right.
So that way I can put that other guitar in the C sharp or whatever.
Oh yeah. I just burned my eye.
Oh, don't do that.
Well, I don't know. I've been rubbing my eyes, dude. I got solder on my fucking hands. I have tobacco on my hands. All right, well, listen, I'm gonna get back to work, dude.
All right, take care, my man. We'll talk to you soon.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna wash my eye out. Just shoot your eye out, man. Damn it. What did I fucking get in my eye? It's fucking red as fuck. I better go get some Visine or something, man. Oh, I better go get some fucking Visine. Oh, it stinks. Fuck. That's horrible. I get some Visine, man. My eyeballs are burning. I got something in them. Oh. go. All right. I know the low section, so we're gonna have to have a 1 million pot. I have to find a pot here. CTS pot. That's a Barnes. I know I have one in here. Oh, I got a couple of them in here. Where are they? Right here. Right there, 2 of them. 1 meg. What's this one? 1 meg. Put this up here. What the hell? I gotta clean the solder off these. What the hell happened there? Oh, my eyeballs burn. Come on. Heat up to the limit. You know, this amp has been nothing but a pain in my ass since I started this amp, this whole process. The whole process, man. I really honestly don't. I'm not appreciating John's bullshit right now. And who John is. And what John has done. And the things that have been said. It's been a ride. I'm a pretty ride or die motherfucker. And I'll do anything for anybody usually. I'm gonna install this pot. Here we go. It's a 1 million pot. I'm gonna install it going upwards. I do believe. So that I can do it underneath. I'll do it underneath. I don't care, I guess. Oh, shit. Now this is where the complex part comes into play. Because I've already made modifications. I'm about to make more. Pliers. Right. There we go. We have a disc that goes from the outside lug So 1N, 0.001. So I have discs somewhere. I don't have no idea where I put them. There's no voltage there. There's a grid. I think they're right here. One NF is right here. That's a 1NF disc. And then what was the other one? 470 PF. There. Right there. Some discs. Some discs. Let me get my voltmeter and test these just to make sure that one's a 1NF. This one should be a 1NF. And it is exactly a 1NF. That's perfect. That's the 1NF. And this one should be a 470 PF. It is. Now I could put the 470 on a switch. Should I do that? Now this is the question I have. I have a hole here, right? This hole is for bright and normal. I could put this capacitor over top of the switch so that when I flip it, it goes through the cap, and when I unflip it, it bypasses the cap. I don't think I'm going to do it. Luke told me to do it. I don't think I want to do it, to be honest with you. I think I am just going to wire this son of a bitch in a way where we have the middle to the outside lug. We have the middle to the outside lug on this. We should put that in there. We should make this so it bends both ways. I'll get this in here. It's going to be like pulling teeth. Middle to outside lug. I need another pair of pliers. Somehow. I can't even get in there to get. There we go. Bend that on. And then bend that one. There we go. Alright. No, bro. It's looking so good. Oh well. All right, and then from the outside, we're gonna have some issues going on here. From the outside lug, we're gonna have a 470. All right. What do I want to do? Move there's a HT wire right fucking there. I can go 470. And then our disc. Let me see what I have here. I think that my discs are long enough. It's a 120, 1000, another 120. I don't know if I have 500, 1000. Not thousands. I'm trying to think about what I need to do. That mosquito bite is fucking annoying. It's big. I itch it. Oh, 470K. I gotta search my soul and figure out what I need to do. What's the right thing? I'll ask God what I need to do. God will guide me down the road. So I have a wire from the low. One of the lows is going to go to this guide, and then the other low is going to be the input. Which one was the input? Okay, on the low, the top one. This top one here, that is the 22K. Is there another one? What? Okay. This one right here. So this one right here is going to the volume pot. This is going to the outside. But it connects to a 470K. And all right. So this one right here is going to go to the outside. Pull this under here for now. Was it that one? Black one. Yeah, no, goes to a 470K and a 470p, right? So, and then that goes to the volume pot. So I need to take this, put this right here. I need to splice that. Yeah. I need to put this 470 on here. And that. Okay. The other end of the four, yeah. And then the disc goes there too as well. I remember having a problem with that disc before many times. That's a high oscillating disc. Let me just solder that on there for real fast. we go. Okay. I can make a mark going from there to that 470K. Now that 470K, we're going to have a cap that goes across this, but I don't think that it's big enough to, it might be. Let's see. Bring this up and around. We have a cap that runs across that. Okay. We have this 470K, so let me make sure I have this right. Goes across this 470K. And we have a cap that runs across that. And from the outside lug, it goes to the one disc, yes. And then to the center, it goes to another disc. And then this one, 470K, goes into the outside lug. Okay, now will be that. So I can just take and cut this now. We're almost ready to hear some sounds. Okay, so this one, we can just put down in here, put this on the outside lug. And now I can solder that outside lug. And then that capacitors, the voltage divider is connected. We'll cut that. Extra lead. Bam. Oh yeah. I can take that other cap and pull that other one up. See it? There we go. That's actually perfect. And then the center one goes right to the grid of 7. Right. That's a fun one. I'll take this ground and put that somewhere else. So now we have to be able to go. And that should be, so that should be a shielded cable, to be honest with you. In all reality, because 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7's right there. We can do it. We'll just do it like this. Come up here. We'll go right into there. We'll go into 7. Maybe. Should I use shielded cable? Absolutely. Am I going to have to? Maybe. I might have to come back through here, right? So I may have to come back through here and put a shielded cable in. But sometimes you get away without it. I built amps with them and without it. Depends on how good you traced your wires. And you don't know. I'll tell There we go. There. It's pin number 7. 7 and 8, yes. 6 is there. We got it all under control. Oh, yeah. Bam. 7. Clip that. All right. We're hanging in there. So 7 is here. 7 is just going to run to the outside edge. So it's actually looking pretty good right there. It's not any way in any form involved in any bullshit. Into the middle lug we go. Yeah. Hook our ground up. So that is good. That looks good. Now, dropping shit. Now I gotta hook my ground. What is this? Oh, this is a ground. Keeping that ground free. This ground here, we're gonna come up here and we're gonna cut that right there. And then we're gonna adapt onto there. Because this is gonna be my grounding bus. Now, what Marshall did was they took their grounding planes and ran a bus wire across all the backside of the pots. I am not doing that. I'm going to take this ground plane that I have here by my inputs. I'm gonna run that to the outside post. And then we're going from the outside post to the next pot, to the next pot. Right? So we're gonna have one central location for our grounding planes, which is ideal. That will reduce the ability of ground loops. It's severely different than what Marshall did. I refuse. I mean, and again, I've run grounding planes like Marshall before and had a quiet amp. But then it depends on how your transformers are mounted too. They could be mounted in the wrong plane, and then any amount of hum is bad. Proceed around here. Connect it so that's a good ground. Grab that, and we should be grounded. We have one more thing to do, a couple more things to do, and we can do our testing to hear if we even have any sound, right? We'll see. Okay. Now, clean that up a little bit. And we have a ground wire shooting across. And we should have another ground wire somewhere here. shooting across. I'll keep this ground wire over here. Don't even know if I'll use that one or not. All right. We have from our plate though, a V1, this plate, that is going to go to the low outside. This one right here. So this one right here is going to go to this cap on the plate. So we're going to go like this, right straight down here like this. Run it right over here. Run it right there. And I'm going to make a mark right there. Or I want to splice it. And that's V1. Chapow. Now V2 cap. We got a lot of shit going on with V2 cap though. Remember, I did not solder these. I didn't solder them for a reason. So I can get my wire in there. I knew I had to put a wire there. So this is my signal going out. What I'm working on right here is my first tube section going out into this master volume network. Let's attach that first, and then we'll attach that cap. And then we have our second cap. So essentially, if I touch the second cap to one of these, bam, we should have sound if we have B+. Now, we're going to do that in a moment. There's that. We are now going to put this cap into there. Set this up so I can do this. Oh, that went right down the wrong way. Headed down. That is making a mess. Come on, bitch. Go in your hole. It doesn't want to fill the hole. These things are, these turrets, man, I'll never buy them again. I've had enough of them. Dude, it doesn't. Go down in the fucking hole. There we go. Pull that back. It's like 800 miles of bullshit that we had there. What in the fuck? There. I had to try to get that piece of fucking solder out. It just fell down in that hole. I gotta get that out somehow. That solder fell out. You don't want that dangling in the amp. Where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Oh, it's right there. All right. Shit. I don't know where I'm at. What am I doing? My 22 N is connected to my plate. Sure it is. Right. Ground's hooked up. So we're not going to have an attenuation circuit. We definitely are coming out of here, right? So that's the X. We didn't attenuate. And I can, we'll see what I do there. I'll see what I do. We're going to figure that out. All right. So as of right now, this one right here is going to be plates. And I should probably just take and put it somewhere where I don't zap myself. I don't know where I want to put it yet. I'm just going to cut it at its longest section and wrap it around that turret so I don't get zapped. I don't want to get zapped. I don't want this wire dangling down. It's a high tension wire. It'd be a no-no. So I'm just going to cut this here for now. I'm going to wrap it a few times around this turret. So it don't come off. It's not staying there. But it might, who knows? Now we have our B plus wire here. This B plus wire is going to go right into here. So I'm just going to take and splice this back a little bit. That. I'm going to wrap that. Then I'm going to solder that. This is my B plus rail feeding itself. And I think we are ready to test. I'll put the tubes in it. So technically speaking, if what I just did works, that's our first two gain stages. Well, first gain stage. But it is going to be there we go. This shit can just dangle. That's my negative feedback. That is my cathode. And what I do to all the tubes. put the fucking tubes. Yeah, that's nice. There we go. It's time to do it. It's time to do it. I gotta get this cable. I need more length. Oh boy. Oh, I broke my YDNA fucking logo. Come on, dude. Did you just really do that? I did. 4 ohms. 8 ohm load. Oh shit. Turn this down. Now, I need to find a plug. I had one here somewhere. No idea what I did with it. I don't know what's going to happen here. Turn this amp on. Plug it in. I have no idea what's going to happen here. Like I said, is it right? Is it wrong? Does it work? I don't know. We can test the voltages though. The voltages may be too low. Let's test some voltages. I hear noise. Now we should have X amount of voltage here. $292 and 343. Let's turn this off for a second. 292 and 343. So 292, 343, 343. Our voltages should read 296. So that's a little high on that one. Then 245. Yeah, so my voltages are good, dude. Let's take this. Let's not do that one. Let's use this black jumper, right? Let's take this black jumper. Connect this black jumper to there. Come on, slippery. Let's connect it to there. And let's connect it to here. And let's hear what happens. Now, technically speaking, when I plug into the high, we should have guitar sound. I don't hear nothing because it's grounded out where our input jack's not hooked up. Remember, it's grounded. Get a fucking cable. Let's find a cable. Find a guitar. I definitely hear the impedance drive, so that's a good thing. All right, got a guitar, got a cable, I got a pick. Oh, makes me fucking nervous. That's what it does. Let me unhook the strap just in case. All right, strap disconnect. Going into the high. This is back. Beautiful. I don't want to crank it though, because we're only running A/B. And that would explain the low. That's exactly what. The low is nothing. Always been nothing on a Marshall. Yeah. Beautiful. Not a fucking noise. Amp is dead quiet. We will turn this off, let it discharge itself, and we'll move on. V1 is complete. Procedure done. That's a lovely thing when that happens. Now we attenuate the shit out of it. Oh, fuck. Just gonna let it sit. We got perfect. Well, our voltage is a little high. I was there. Voltages are a little bit tall. There's nothing wrong with it, dude. What do you mean trial and error? Age restriction on my video. Well, it's time to stop this. Yeah, what did I do to get age restricted?